Hello from Chennai. This is where we are, and we go again in the third T20 International. Capital city of Tamil Nadu, First Bank T20 series between India and South Africa. 3 in a row for Harmanpreet Kaur. All 3 times she's won the toss, she's decided to bowl first.
20s.
Murali Kartik, good evening. Second T20 International. South Africa happy to not make it. There's her record. Fabulous player. She's really forward because teams around the world have decided to bowl a lot straighter and bring the ball back. Dangerous player. Away. Ujavastika has, and she wants to walk away with some silverware. That's the field. Bit of an inside edge.
And she has opened the bowl as possibly a one-change bowler. Pulled away. And that should be the first boundary for South Africa.
Slightly short leg side. Laura Wolf, 6,000 runs for South Africa in women's international cricket. She's worked on her leg side game, and you can see the fruit of that.
So the point I was trying to make, Edward.
Make that 4 over pitches.
Threads that needle there. Slide. There is a cordon. Fantastic placement. Doesn't try to overhit it. Just presents
Everything. So any reasons why she has not been used?
It's a bit of an outside edge, but it is intentionally lifted without loss.
Yeah, once again, that room outside the off stump. The idea is right when you're with the kind of field set that is asking for trouble. That is playing into the batter's wheelhouse.
And 11 for South Africa, unchanged. Dirksen and Marks very ready. 18 wickets. Most runs. Question asked, but sliding.
For me, it's been a very simple fill out there, and you get your best bowlers out there. You get your best bowlers out there. Shortened format, a T20 format, it's asking. Flicked away nicely. Work for Pooja, gets a bit of.
Absolutely agree with both of you. Just flicking it off Tasman Brits. A couple of runs. Because once they've scored 20 or 30 there, they know the measure of the pitch. They know how the conditions are played.
And an understanding and a pulse of the game.
This is a really good over. Oh, I did say bucket full of runs. Kartik says a truck. Down the wicket in the air. Arundhati ready. Takes it. Then asked the question of playing a
Fantastic bowling from Priyanka Patil. Seam position, just the right line. Out of her crease, and Arundhati Reddy, a safe pair of hands for 1.
In 3 and 4, but I think it's generally when Wolford falls that she comes. A really, really powerful player.
XD off the mark straight away.
Just helping it along, very fun. Gets nice and deep into the crease.
Beautifully played. Some touch.
Yeah, just a smidgen of room. And just great footwork using the depth. Not exactly anything wrong with that delivery. Just trying to close out the over. Ujavastika. 4 overs bowled, 20, and Anjum Chopra.
Good evening, Murali Kartik. Good.
Especially this one on your screen.
I just thought I'll complete the full name and the greetings as well. Good. In the power play, possibly like giving her the opportunity to get the ball to
At the tail end of the innings as well, Ujavastika.
Brilliant lines, brilliant length so far.
The angles, the lines that they bowl, it's an unchanged Indian 11.
Trying to swing away and just clearing the infield. In the air, should be taken. Clearing the infield, previous occasion, this time.
50th T20 I wicket for Pooja Vastrakar. Bad the sticker. Getting the damage with Cup walking back for 10.
Second T20 international.
Those wickets early on, and they've achieved it.
They're deciding to give the second. That's a line. That's where
Too very high on the bat as well.
finds the gap. Two fielders. That shot really well. Goes back. Tasman Brits.
Shot of hers. Goes down on one knee and then plays it fine.
I think her previous field was much better when she had the deep, fine leg.
Yes, miss. We need to try and challenge the batters to go over the top. And she
Goes fine. Can she cut it? But not the delivery which Sriyanka Patel would want to bowl.
Tries to drop it closer to herself, but it doesn't assist her. She's done that second time in this attack her. So in anticipation, the moment she needs to get a dot ball and she will go around the wicket.
Then she has done that today. She started off in the same.
nicely done. Too excited. Yes, to have expectations is all right, but to just get...
Starts brilliantly. You expect her to do that.
on the offside, but when she has this field,
Tries to take her on, and a brilliant roaring tonight. The spinners bowling well.
What a celebration. What a regain Deepti Sharma in the act. How do you tackle her? How do you keep her outside? Creates those chances, creates those opportunities. And 5 for 3.
Yadav, the leg spinner.
In the air, could it have been taken? 3 coming off it and a wicket. 45 for.
Fantastic first over from Deepti Sharma. Successful one, and there was an opportunity to her left, and it covered it. Deepti Sharma it was unable to swell.
That struck well, that struck very nicely by
Bosch, and she picked up always with the batter if they go straight down the ground. There was a long on in place, but it was
given will be Anneke Bosch and Chloe Tryon.
TV umpire to direct. Yeah. Satisfied at sitting. Original decision out. Vrindas, I'll let you know when you're on screen. You're on screen.
17, South Africa 61 for 4. Expressive she can be with the bat. We saw. Cleaned up. Another wicket. Pooja Vastrakar.
And De Klerk was trying to hit it really hard, definitely dominating the proceedings at the Max Stadium. Batters of South Africa now 61 for 5. Yes, that's because she does.
You can not control the fielders, you can control yourself. And they don't come easy, taking a wicket.
That was hit hard.
63 for 5, South Africa.
There's been a lot of similarity. Quick run. Chloe Tryon. There's been a similarity in the way the bowlers have been used. She was all over again. Just
Oh, where's this going? Gone! We just mentioned the grip on the ball, Kartik.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see the spin vision. Was she trying to bowl the two-fingered arm ball? Because it definitely slid underneath and the review has been taken.
Appears to be missing the bat. Can we? Keep it rolling. Pitching in line, on spin. You're on spin. Signal out.
She has to go for 2 at 65 for 6. Africa. All the reviews are gone. Sinala Jafta comes out 9 runs, 3 wickets.
Chipped in the air. Pooja Vaswaka. Just didn't reach there.
She bowled again from Deepti Sharma. Pooja Vaswaka did her best, but the ball not carrying to her. Not enough power in that shot.
In the air, pressure, focus on the key player, and see the back of the key player. India, the strangle continues.
She's been on the stumps, and this time
Yeah, she's been pretty tight with her lines. As an in-swinging bowler, never easy. Chloe Tryon trying to get a move on, trying to muscle her way out of it. And she's a safe catcher, Radha Yadav. Delight on the face of the Indian skipper. Whatever she has done, whatever her bowlers have done, has worked tonight. Chloe Tryon goes for 9. South Africa 7.
Away from home. That's when you reach. Outside edge, fortunate runs.
very wide from Arundhati Reddy. Any bat on that, it runs away. The third fielder's inside the circle. We saw this on a couple of occasions in the previous T20 when she bowled that line. And South African batters threw their bats at it and reap rewards.
The bowls well. You need to be a bit more sensible. For India, who've been really good in this series across all.
It was always being lined up by Sinala Jafta. But they've been right on top of the game, the Indian team this evening, with the ball, with their fielding. Another wicket.
Off the bottom of the bat. That's the reason she couldn't get the distance. And Arundhati Reddy is one of the better fielders in the Indian side. Makes no mistake at all. A wicket for Radha Yadav was second one. Jafta dismissed for 8. South Africa 84 for 8.
A series win.
In the air again. Sajina doesn't miss it this time. South Africa 9 down.
Catching practice. Literally everything that's gone in the air, India have taken. The optics of it is one that you can delight if you're an Indian supporter. Appreciated. Joyous. Malaba, brief stay, gone without scoring, 84 for 9.
Three-figure mark could be difficult for them as the last bat.
Uma Shetty does the cleaning up act. Pooja Vaswaka takes her fourth for the evening. And South Africa have wrapped up the innings with just 84 on the board.
Cometh a decider. How the innings ends for South Africa. Outside edge. Done and dusted.
And there's no stopping them at all. once they got rid of the South African skipper, and they've managed extremely. It's been a terrific evening for the Indian side. They had to deliver sides. When they go on to do extraordinarily well on the day it matters. Shefali Verma opening with Smriti Mandhana, something substantial.
Ayabonga to a corner. They've responded well, the bowlers. Off the mark.
I think for South Africa,
as you rightly said, cut away, nicely cut away. That's an area of strength, and to Smriti Mandhana.
I really think the South Africans like to watch her play that shot, because she's got so many runs through that offside right through this series in all the formats. There are occasions when even the bowlers would like to see a batter do a thing again and again.
Yeah, only 85 to defend, no slip, so already a very... She's going to hit you all day long, all night long, as she does on this occasion.
The earlier boundary was to the right of the fielder, and this one to the left of the fielder at point, and that is an indication of the different impact zones that Smriti operates from to find the gaps.
the precision for me is just so good. The one before, a little bit later. This time, well in front of square.
Pulled away, it's got protection. And it's an interesting one. This is something which we were trying to discuss early on, which will continue.
Nicely played, fully in control.
Marizan Cup. For the first time in this... Terrific delivery. How did that miss everything? It didn't get the edge, it missed the off stump.
Nobody would believe that she's bowling after a long break. Perfect length, making the ball swing and seam. Absolute craft.
The first two deliveries came in to Smriti Mandhana. This one just leaving her ever so slightly.
And she's beating a batter who's been in top nick.
Lovely. She's got great hands through the offside. She manages to find the gap. Smriti Mandhana. Corner. That's something which they didn't see during this series. Always a passionate crowd. That is what we say when we talk about the crowds here in Chennai. Off the pad. And a chase for Nonkululeku Malaba. Half a hand on it, but India had other ideas. The glittering IDFC First Bank Trophy.
And Marks now has to bowl a good follow-up over and put India under further pressure.
Lovely. She was ready for the short ball, Shefali Verma, and she plays it well too.
It's in front of square. So the fielder was out in the deep behind square, and so for her desire to go in front of square is very well executed. Now the aspect of this particular shot, it just sits up for it, doesn't it? But then she intentionally hits it in front of square.
Good enough. Just to clear the infield. 2 boundaries in the over so far for Shefali in India.
Yeah, you look at the delivery before. As much as it was wide, there was slight movement there and a beautiful zip off the surface. So all she needed to do was just adjust her line. But she goes short again and very comfortable. And the fact again, she hits it even further and further in front. And the crowd are loving it.
Not going there for sure. She'll have to bowl this again. It's a long over.
And so my point is...
Have a good outing with the ball in the second one day. It's a second T20 international.
Offside. Smriti. Oh yes, Smriti. Lovely. So good for you there.
footwork on this occasion from Smriti Mandana. Goes well back and then just leans away to create that angle to evade that cover fielder.